Welcome back to the Green Room Podcast. My name is Massimo and Brendan. We are here in the lovely Franklin Theater in downtown Franklin, Tennessee.
C.
Is that C as in yes or
Yes.
C as in Tennessee?
C.
I thought you just...
It was as in yes.
Oh my gosh. Well, I'm one of your co-hosts here. As I said, I'm Massimo. To my right, I have my co-host.
I am Brendan Ayton. That's me.
Ugh.
What? Say
It's so
to my
boring. You
name?
usually do a bit.
Yeah.
Have you thought? Have you even thought of a bit to do to open it up?
Like
Because
a
I
new
know
bit?
how I have it.
Like a
Yeah.
new bit?
Because I thought you were gonna do a new bit every year.
I think the new bit is not knowing what bit I'm going to do. The new bit is doing it different every week.
I think it's an easy way out, but okay.
I think I'm going to do it different every week. I think I'm going to try to put some pizzazz every once in a while and sometimes just lay back. And,
What if 1 week I just don't introduce you? Like, don't give you the moment. I just steam train ahead. It's like, hi, I'm Massimo. Welcome back. Today we're going to be talking about, let's just
no.
go.
That ain't happening, pal.
You got a mic? Speak up.
What are you talking about? I just said. No.
How you doing, Brendan?
I'm good. I'm a little sleepy.
Same.
But I slammed a Red Bull, so
Good.
I have like energy, but I'm also exhausted.
Me and Brendan been talking about, at least I've brought up a few times, it's like, because we usually film in the morning. And sometimes we walk in and it's like, we're zombies coming in. Yeah.
Yeah.
And I'm like, dude, we have to have at least some form of energy.
Yeah.
Because sometimes we'll pick up energy like, 30 minutes in?
Yeah. So that's where that Red Bull comes into play.
And I have coffee right here, so.
But yeah, I think today I want to start. We normally actually in the past of like whenever we go to a concert or something, it's normally the first thing we talk about.
Yeah,
so I think
right.
I'm gonna
do your thing.
Do that. I saw Deftones. Thanks to Massimo, he bought me the tickets for Christmas. Thank you very much.
Anytime. Actually, not anytime, but you're welcome.
And it was awesome. I have been thinking about it since. I think it's the best concert I've ever been to in my life.
Whoa.
I think so.
You did not say that before.
I know. I've been thinking about it. I was saving it for the pod. I think it's the best concert I've ever been to in my life.
Just like all around the production, the sound, the show itself.
Production, the sound, the just the aura. The merch wasn't expensive.
How much was the merch?
This shirt was $50, but this was like the premium one.
Oh, like that was the most expensive shirt.
They had ones that were $40 and $45, and I chose to get this one.
Was it like a sweatshirt?
The sweatshirts were like $70.
Okay. That's actually a great price because this was not $70.
Like $120 or something. Yeah.
It was about there.
Yeah, and I'm not gonna lie. I was
sweatshirt,
debating getting the sweatshirt, and then Maddie was like, "Oh, it's too expensive." I was like, "Oh yeah, it's too expensive."
No, man.
I was close, but I didn't. I mean, I didn't. I'm glad I didn't like this shirt. I think I'm gonna wear this
forever.
But also on the road.
Oh yeah,
with a long sleeve black shirt underneath it, maybe or
man,
not.
You got it all planned out.
I'm trying, man. I mean, I got a pack. But the drum sounds, it was the best drums I've ever heard live in my life, which is crazy that it was in Bridgestone.
I was gonna say, he saw this in Bridgestone Arena in Nashville. Yeah. Now, I don't know other people's opinions. It's not a great room. Most shows I've seen there are like sound wise. It's not a great. I mean, it's an arena. It's it's a hockey stadium. You're never gonna get anything great. But then the only time, I mean, you're saying this show was impeccable, which is great. The only time I think I went in there and was like, man, this sounds killer, was John Mayer, the show. But of course, it was just him acoustic, and you had a full band, which I'm more impressed.
I have a theory about it because I was talking to Zach from More Weight about it, and that was the heaviest show that I've ever seen that large. Right?
Was he there?
No, but he works at Rhino, and he's seen a ton of heavy shows there. He says he's always said that place is pretty great for heavy shows, and I've always been like, really? I guess
I wouldn't know.
I think it's because with such high gain, you have to be aware of the harshness there, but then it leaves this open area for just the crack of the drums and the high end of the bass and the right part of the vocal. Because when you have clean music, your guitars got to be clean, they've got to be bright, they've got to, you know what I mean? with such
You don't have
high
to do that.
gain.
Yeah, yeah.
It's just got to be this thick wall, and you can kind of get away with getting rid of some more high end in the guitars.
Huh. And you won't notice either. You won't
Exactly.
notice. Huh.
And
Would you call the show dark?
no, I do think that it was, and that this is one of the reasons why I think it was great. I think it was dark where it needed to be dark.
Yeah.
Because it wasn't harsh at all, but the drums cracked me in my chest. And it's because...
And audience, when we say dark, we just mean brightness.
Muddy or like
what is an example of a bright song? A lot of 2000 stuff is bright.
Yes. Britney Spears, Toxic.
Yeah, like if it's like brittle up
Or
top.
Can We Talk by Tevin Coleman.
Yeah, yeah. And like muddy, dark stuff is like where it's like...
Yeah.
Like you just...
It's like muted sound almost.
I want to educate,
Well,
anyway, continue.
And the vocals were... I'd say they were more on the darker side than the brighter side.
Yeah.
Which fit because when he screamed, it like was higher, so it wasn't like a muted almost like it didn't sound like his hand was like covering his mouth. You know what I mean? Like it sounded.
Yeah. It sounded like it should.
And because you can get away with getting rid of that high end in the guitars too, you can fit the bass there a little bit more. Mm-hmm. So the nice high end of a bass fits right. It was just it. More weight have been talking about like seeing Deftones sell out in Bridgestone is hope for more weight. I know, sorry, I like to play with it. So, it was also so cool. They had like
was it sold out?
It was basically I think day of
like a lot of people.
Sold.
Oh, really?
Yeah, like leading up to it, they had tickets, but then in the show, I didn't see an empty seat.
Wow. Good for them.
And
who are the openers?
Fleshwater and Mars Volta. I actually didn't see either.
Interesting
of the
names.
I was in the concourse during half of Mars Volta's set because we got there during Mars Volta. Fleshwater, actually, it's been a thing on TikTok people have been complaining about because Fleshwater, they're super heavy.
Oh,
well, they're not super heavy, but like their normal stuff is like Deftones' heaviest stuff.
Yeah.
And then Mars Volta, their normal stuff is Deftones' lightest stuff.
Yeah.
So it's like you went from the heavy set to the
light
chill set and then
the
Deftones.
medium. Yeah.
So people have been saying
They should have done the other way. Yeah.
And Mars Volta is only playing an unreleased album that they're going to release. They're just playing the album.
Oh.
They're not even playing like their hits and stuff. So
interesting.
yeah, it's been a controversial thing.
Wild names, by the way.
Show was great. I've decided I'm going to be buying more Deftones merch in the future and seeing Deftones again. They have a new album coming out this soon. They've announced, so
support your artists. Buy their merch.
Can't wait. Yes,
buy their merch. Every show I go to, like that's an established artist. Like if like Bridgestone I go to or the amphitheater, I always try to make it a point to buy merch.
Yeah.
Unless there's just I don't like any of it.
Yeah, or if it
then
like,
it's
if it's too expensive, like I forgot.
Yeah.
Was it the Sammy Hagar show? No. It was the Fogerty show.
I bought a shirt.
But wasn't it like some of the shirts were $80?
It was a lot of money.
Yeah.
I don't think I bought anything at the Hagar show.
I don't think you did.
Oh, what a bummer.
It's all right.
Next time.
It's all right, yeah.
Look, Sammy sounds great, man. He just lowers some keys and he's right there, man. He's got the energy. He's running around. The guy's like 70-something and he looks like he's 50-something.
Yeah, which Maddie was blown away. She looked up during the show. Chino, the singer of Deftones, is 51.
Really?
Yeah, and he's running around. He's like screaming. He's jumping. He's doing the whole nine.
When did Deftones start? Like, when was the first record?
In the 90s. Like,
oh, really?
90.
So they've been going for a hot minute.
Oh,
then.
yeah. I mean, they, like, back in the 90s, it was either you were a Limp Bizkit fan or you were a Deftones fan. Like, they competed with each other at the same time. And then, like, the weird one was Korn. Like, of the new metal bands, it was like, you like Deftones or you like Limp Bizkit, and then the or
rest
you're
of
a
the
Korn
people.
guy. Yeah.
Are you a Korn guy?
Well, and Deftones was like, they didn't like doing the rappy stuff, so they only have like 3 songs that are like rappy because their label asked them for it to like compete. I don't know. Different
freaking
vibes.
labels.
Yeah.
Boo labels.
Yeah.
Well,
all right. Yeah. I rest my case.
Now that we're in this episode, we're going to be kind of talking about like a yearly overview, what's coming up for the both of us, and any little goals for the year that we might have. And keep us accountable, people watching, listening.
Especially me. I always say
especially
stuff
you.
that I don't do. So
at least mine, I think pending. So far, it's been good, but we got to see. I think one of my biggest goals this year, as it is every year, but I think I'm trying to make it more of a priority this year, is networking. I'm gonna try to go ham, doing Hey, let's go get coffee. Hey, let me buy you a beer. Hey, let me do this. You got a show? Let me come. That stuff. I think that's super important.
About going to shows.
Yeah, you need to be, but like local shows, like, hey, my buddy's playing at the basement. Let's go, Yeah. But even, other stuff, even at like bigger shows.
Did you end up going last night to Henry's show?
No.
I was wondering.
No. I had.
Busted.
I did my taxes last night. Well, most of them. I didn't even finish because of things, but I was up till like midnight putting in like expenses and because I didn't do it. I was bad. Tangent. I was bad last year. I usually do it as I go through the year. I got this whole spreadsheet, multiple spreadsheets of like expenses, revenue, mileage, because I keep track of that. And then like I put it all in one big old thing to have the overall numbers. I did a good job, but I didn't do it as the year went on last year, so it was
tough.
I started in June last night at like 8 p.m.
Yeah,
or maybe 7 p.m. And then I didn't finish December at midnight. At midnight, excuse me. Anyway, networking. Okay, what are you doing? If you're just listening, he's grabbing the mic stand.
It just felt funny to prank you with that. Sorry.
I'm not gonna lie. The last few episodes, you've been holding onto it, and I hear it. And I'm trying to look at you and be like, "Stop it! Stop it!"
Sorry.
Like, you're doing the audio for this, so
I know.
But at the same time, if someone's just listening and they hear.
Yeah, I'll stop. All right, you go ahead. Yeah. Go ahead.
And I think a big part of why I want to get really back into networking, and it's not like I've gotten out of it, but life picks up and you don't have time to just grab a coffee, which I love doing that. I love meeting people. I love connecting with people. I think for me, the music industry, as much as it is about music, I think it's about the connection.
Yeah.
And I think even outside of music, like you could do a record with someone and not be friends with them outside of that. It's just you're different people, whatever, or you definitely can be. But in my experience, it's been more the latter, where I then like because we have that bond, it's easier to be friends. And we might have a lot of differences, and that's totally fine. But we have that common denominator, which I think trumps a lot of stuff. Yeah.
Smart.
With that, this year, I think I really want it to be a really big drumming year. The last 2 years really have been really big tech years, like just contracting work. And here at the theater, I work at the Ryman now. I work for this other production company. I have 3 tech jobs, like actual jobs. Like I'm part-time employed or on call for the Ryman. And then I have a ton of contracting jobs that I do throughout the year, one-offs or weekend runs, whatever. This is the beginning of phasing those out.
Are you leaving the theater? Is that what you're saying?
No. If anything, this would be the one place that stays.
Yeah, I was just messing with you.
Although Phil at Stonebrook, because Nathan's leaving. And, I mean, he's like, hey, you wanna come on down more?
Do video stuff?
Well, it's like corporate things, like they have events and you go and load out. But there's also, you could also stay for the event. But so far, I've just done load-ins and load-outs. It pays really well. Phil is the man. We might want to have him on the podcast because he runs such a tight production ship over there, and he's so knowledgeable about everything. He's actually looking to upgrade his warehouse because he's outgrowing his warehouse and needs a bigger one. Like I think he has like a 25 or 3,000 square foot place, and he's looking to get like a 75 or 8,000. It's great. It's great. Phil's the man. But yeah, big drumming year. So meeting people to drum. Yeah. I think that's the phrase.
Yes.
Sentence
to drum
for the year.
That makes sense. Yeah, that makes sense.
What's your big goal, Brendan?
Well, I'm gonna actually start with personal stuff before I talk about more weight stuff. For years now, I've been telling myself I wanted to make my own website to put all this random stuff that I work on. It's not that hard, and I have an account with Wix, Squarespace. Like I have an account with every company that makes a website.
You pay for that?
No, like the free. You just make an account for free.
Well,
then you have to pay to like.
I have Wix. My website's Wix.
Yeah.
And they have, I will say, this is not out in Wix. It was super easy to build. And it's not like Squarespace where they give you so many things you can change. Like I was like, I just need a website and I want it to be blue. Like I don't need a lot. But they have raised their prices, which is making me think about moving to a different one because I don't need. I assume you don't want a fancy web, just something to put somewhere. You know,
the only thing I needed to do is be able to have a ton of like links to music.
Oh yeah,
stuff like you know what I mean. Like to be able to like go to an external link and stuff.
Wix might be good for you.
I know, but it sounds expensive.
Well, I think I have the most basic package, and I pay, like it's $200 something per year.
I am okay. I will find a cheaper one.
I don't know if there is, dude.
I think there is.
Like Squarespace, I think is more expensive.
There's another one that I'm not thinking of. That is, I used in high school. That is cheaper than these.
High school.
Yeah.
You had a website in high school?
No, in my like tech class or whatever, that we had to like build a website for like a project or whatever. I remember that. It was like I had to build a website for historical figure,s and each tab was like it was a whole thing.
Whoa. Tell us more about that.
No, thanks. But I want to build a website and like bring everything together, like the more weight stuff, the year stuff. I have some stuff coming up that I'll be mixing that I'll be able to put on there. So like Hannah's stuff, like just all the random stuff that I've worked on.
I haven't updated mine.
But
then you gotta be good about. I'm bad about it. I haven't updated mine since last year, so you gotta update it.
I'll probably. I mean, yeah. Although knowing me, I'll be so OCD about it. I'll upload it like
every day.
I'll update the bios every other week. Yeah. But
I'm 23.5 years old.
But I want to be able to have that and then make like business cards for myself, and have like assistant technical director of the Franklin Theater, bass player, whatever, and then socials and website on it.
Do you like QR actual cards, or do you want to do like a digital card?
Both.
Because a lot of people are doing that.
I think now, if you make like if there's companies that if you make a real card, they'll give you a digital one too to like send out.
Here's my prompt to you.
Okay.
And what I've noticed when it comes to cards, whether it be here at the theater or like at another gig, and I meet someone above the age of like 45 or 50, and the older you get with the people you're meeting, the more likely this is. They'll be like, oh, do you have a card or something? Which is totally valid. Anyone pretty much under that age is like, give me your number.
Yeah.
Or give me your Instagram. And then...
But I think like the middle ground for that now is you have a card, but on like the back, there's QR code.
Yes. Yeah. But...
And so if people ask for it, you'd be like, well, here's this. It's all in there.
Do you feel weird like if someone... like to offer up your number? Do you think it's too much for someone you just met?
I actually do not like offering up my number.
Really? I love it.
No, because I do it. The other thing too is that I'm like, a lot of times I'm doing this more for like theater stuff or like production, not like as a musician, right?
Yeah.
And that makes more sense to have a number. But like,
should have two numbers.
Meeting people at a bar, like other musicians, I give them my Instagram.
Yeah.
And then it's like, if we're close or whatever, we start doing stuff, then I'll get your number and we'll go far. You know what I mean? But like musicians and just like random networking in town, I go Instagram. But then like with work, I go number because I don't want work people on Instagram. Separate
I'd say let them see it all.
I mean, like, I don't care if they look it up, but like, I'm not going to actively go out of my way to tell like somebody's production manager on my Instagram.
You can,
like, you know what I mean? Like, Lady A's production manager. Here's my Instagram. No.
You know Lady A's production manager?
Yeah, I just had a call with them the other day.
Really? Yeah. Doing what? Or is it classified?
Well, this episode will have come out since then. And the show is actually a rental, but it's public. So Recovery Court this next week is Warren Brothers, Ernest. Yeah. And so I emailed Ernest's team and then had a call with Lady A, Charles, production manager.
I'm saying it right here. We want the Warren Brothers on our podcast.
Yes, I actually am going to talk to them this week when they're here about if not having both of them, one of them on the pod.
They have
their own pod too.
Yeah.
So,
well, every time they play here, I'm blown away.
Yeah.
And they're such nice guys. I mean, we need to do like a house band thing. Get the two of them, get Mackay back in. Like, just do like Nashville songs, like, but not like the Broadway stuff. Like, have a couple songwriters come in and we help back them. And
they should do that for like a fundraiser.
Yeah, that'd be a good
Warren Brothers with a house band, and then they bring out friends with them. Think about Warren Brothers on like split, stage left, right, and center is rotating, and then we're the band behind them. Yeah.
All right. All right, we're sending this clip to Amy, and it's gonna happen.
Yeah.
That would be so cool.
I want to do a website. I want to attach, like, link everything to that, and I want to do some of my own music and stuff this year. I've been talking about it for years now, and I say I'm going to do it, and then I shelve it, and I never do it, and and then I have this exact conversation I'm having now to myself, being like, "Come on, dude, you got to do it. Like, come on. You always say no.
Just do it."
And then I don't. So whether it's one song or an EP or something,
do you
I'm
want
also
me
working on more weight stuff?
Do you want me to put a light under your fire?
Nope.
Wait, put a light. Wait.
Nope.
Put a fire under your butt to do
That's not it.
That's the wrong.
Hey, man, can I put a light under your fire? What are you talking about? You put a light bulb underneath my fireplace?
Yeah. What's that? Is that a Doors song?
I don't know.
I
mean, like, yes, but no, because I also have so much going on right now. I'm waiting to start on that stuff until I've moved in my new apartment, like the summer.
You can't wait.
Not the recording and stuff, like the arranging and the practicing it for it, but I'm not going to start recording until then. Because I'm going to be moving and have a new recording and mixing space. I don't want to be.
You want to do it when you move?
Yeah.
Are you gonna? So you're gonna find a place, because we were talking about this right before we started. You're gonna find a place specifically that you can record.
My main thing that I'm looking for right now is a 1-bedroom apartment with a living room that could be a studio and a bedroom that can just be where I sleep. Like, I want to separate my
because right now you've got
and my
which I think is great,
especially with Al now too. Like
Al.
My cat Al.
Yeah.
He like loves to just like sit on top of my speakers and like climb through my cables and stuff. So if like
which
his
is fine.
main space, which is fine, but like if his main space is my bedroom, right? Like that's where he knows to be home. He's not, you know what I mean? Like just separate it all. And I think it'll be cool to have a big living room, especially if it like goes into the dining room too. I could set up
you
like
got it all planned
cajon and stuff in the dining room and record some semi-live drums and like percussions and stuff in there.
Do you want an apartment still?
Yeah, an apartment.
It'd be a big old apartment.
I mean, but
at least be a tall apartment.
But like not really. I mean, Jacob right now is in a 1-bedroom.
Yeah,
that's very decently that I could afford, very decently priced, and he's not doing it, but he's got the space that like the living room could be the studio.
Oh yeah,
yeah, and I think I might do that. But I got to find the space, and I got to just figure that out and plan that out. So,
well, I think we're about at that time.
I think it's time.
To do our songs of the week.
Song of the week. Yeah, no, song of the day. Now I forget. Shoot.
What do you guys want it to be called?
Yes,
day week.
Somebody.
Because it's a weekly podcast, so a week makes sense, but it's also like
song of the week.
The day.
I think it's song of the week. I think it is song of the week. Like that's what we've been saying. Yeah, song of the week. Song of the week.
Okay, you go first because I got to look up.
Okay, my first one is a la this Deftones show. We're like 80% in, and then all of a sudden I look up and then Haley Williams is on stage. It was sweet. So I'm going to do Minerva by Deftones, which is the song that she came out with and did with them. I actually might attach it's called Minerva by Deftones. I gotta write that
down for when I put it.
But I think for this video, I'm gonna insert a live clip of when she was playing with them.
Is that how you spell it?
Yes, that's exactly how you spell it.
Oh, wow. First guess.
And whether it's my video that Haley, what am I saying?
You want to put the video in?
Whoa! There's some plumbing happening, and our new mic's probably going to pick it up more than our old ones, but it's okay. We've always talked to them and been like, "Could you hear it?" And they couldn't hear it, so now they might be able to hear it.
My foot was shaking.
Yeah, I'm going to try to insert the video with Haley Williams playing. Maddie took a video for me next to me. If I don't use her video, I'm going to find a video on TikTok that is like good audio quality.
And if you can't,
we'll just do the original version.
I bet you everyone had their phones out when she walked out. That's
literally as soon as she walked out, and in my video, actually, maybe I'll attach my video to show you this. There was like two like high school girls down to the left of me that like were just like enjoying the whole show, like standing up, enjoying the whole thing. We're up in the 300s. She comes out, and people actually didn't recognize for a moment, and then all of a sudden they're in the middle of the song. They put a light on her, and then they show her on the screen.
Yeah,
and then it's like. It was like you would have thought Taylor Swift came out. It was crazy.
Gosh. Oh, like that annoying of a yell.
Not everybody, but like those girls next to me and like other girls in the arena were losing their minds. So actually, I'll insert that video so you can hear them.
What's a Taylor Swift-esque girl going to a Deftones?
It's concert? Not that. It's that Deftones is having a resurgence because of TikTok and stuff.
Okay.
And so there's a lot of like younger people coming to Deftones shows.
But like it just doesn't seem like a young girl band. Is that really their market? Is like high school girls?
Well, not high school girls, but
how old were these?
Now, I mean, in the 90s, it was all like dudes in the 90s. And like most of the audience was like dudes like 20 to 40. But then there was some like high school girls because there's like people making edits to like Deftones songs, so that girls know like 3 Deftones songs, so they go to see Deftones.
Let's go see Deftones.
But then they know Haley Williams because they live in Tennessee.
Well, they didn't know that she was coming out. That's all I'm saying.
Yeah. So actually, on the other side of us, sitting next to Maddie, were these 2 girls that like clearly knew 3 Deftones songs, and it was the first 2, and then one. They knew "Shove It" and "Changes" and "My Own Summer," like the 3 biggest songs. Yeah. So, but insert that video and that song for me.
Okay, and I have been on a really big Tina Turner kick recently, and I'm debating between 2 songs.
Do the Pickety Third.
What?
Do the Pickety Third one.
The one I sent you?
Yeah.
Did you listen to that?
No, I'm just saying to do that one.
No, I'm not going to do it. Because you didn't listen to it, I'm not going to do it.
Sorry.
It was a Pickety Third question mark. I'm not. It kind of does. I'll play here at the break for you. I don't know. That's not the point. I'm going to do this one at. There it is again. I don't know if you guys can hear that.
I almost want to like take it over.
We're going to do "It's Only Love" by Bryan Adams and Tina Turner.
Nice. Yeah.
Great song. I remember growing up with the song. It's such a good one. All right. Here is "It's Only Love." Bryan Adams, Tina Turner, and the Minerva video by Deftones. Here you go.
All right.
And we're back. Hope you guys enjoyed those. Again, very different songs.
What a good Deftones song. I'm gonna put a doubler on that.
What was that? Well,
Sorry, it's the thing from the Deftones song. The line that's doubled.
Oh.
And I was doing it, but I'm gonna in post put a doubler and reverb on it so that it sounds like it's like I'm Chino. Sorry, go ahead.
Did you like my song?
Yeah, I mean, you've played that for me a couple times now.
So you didn't like it?
No, I didn't say that. I didn't know it was Bryan Adams until you told me. The only song I know by him is "Summer '69." So
classic. Yeah, you gotta. I don't know if you would like.
I don't gotta.
I think you do. He's one of the good things that's come out of Canada, man.
Okay.
Besides my mom. She's Canadian. Well,
That's why you're a
born
Bryan
there.
Adams fan.
No, it's because he's good.
Oh, okay.
Well, I can't. Well,
I'm
I
just
gotta
kidding,
be. I can only be.
Sorry.
Can only be. Okay, well, we're not filming. Like, we just make a lot of noises in the mics. Like, yeah. Well, it's mostly Brendan, and then I just supplement.
Yeah.
But
It's because we have the headphones now. I can't hear.
I know we can actually. This is we're using
This
ears
is a
now.
nice thing.
It is nice.
Sorry, you can go ahead. Talk about your. You have like one big topic left. I think. You
Kind
wanted
of.
to-
Yeah.
Yeah.
So I just want to talk really quickly about Dana Catherine. Is someone I've been playing for last year. It was so funny the way we met. I was doing this is in 22, and I got asked to do the Holy Fire gig, which I usually do in the fall. This is the first one. I got a call 3 days before the Nashville date, and the guy was like, "Could you come do front of house?" I was like, and this is like 4 months out of my Dark Horse schooling. I was like, "Yeah, can I bring a buddy?" And come Brendan and Zach. That each day one of them came in.
Yeah.
Dana was the MC for that first one.
Yeah.
I know you probably met her. You at least saw
think
her.
so.
She was the MC. She was the brunette. Anyway, and then I didn't see her till the next summer when I was doing the Courtyard shows. I do sound for that at St. Philip, and she was playing because she's an artist too and everything. But in the back of my head, I was like, I don't think she's gonna remember me. Just act like, just see what the vibe is. But she walked up and immediately was like, Massimo, good to see you. Give me a hug. I was like, oh my God. It was so nice. And then she's sound checking and she just out of the blue was like, man, I wish I had some drums. Hold up. And I said, well, you are in crazy luck.
In for a treat.
Yeah, I have a cajon in my car right now. And then we just ran through like 3 songs. It was a few covers and then a few originals. Ran through a few songs, and then that was it. She's like, "I'm going to call you." I was like, "Great, I need calls. Call me.
Yeah.
I need gigs.
Fill my inbox.
With the checks." But no, she's great, and now I've been playing with her for I think almost 2 years now, on and off. I mean, we do a lot of camps and stuff, but I just want to give her a quick shout out because she's great to work with, and when we do a date. Or like a camp, it's a lot of like church camps or like conferences and stuff like that. And she's always like, "Hey, this is kind of the scope of what this is. Can you do it? One, and then like financially or otherwise, what do you need to do it?"
Yeah.
And it's just that I love the way she proposes it that way.
She lets you set your number.
Yeah, and unless it's something, sometimes you get an event. It's like, "Hey, this is the number," and it's not a me thing. It's the whatever who's putting it on.
Yeah.
And then it's different. But she's always like, "Hey," most of the time she's like, "What do you need?" I'm like, that's such a good way to come at that, that from, because sometimes, financials can be hard to talk about.
Yes.
I think with people you're hiring or you're working with or whatever. So
Amen.
shout out Dana. Hopefully you guys are going to see some videos from me this year playing for her. And this, as of recording this weekend, I'll be out in North Carolina. I need to practice that music.
You just realized that live on air.
I did. She sent it, and I gotta
get on it.
I mean, it's a lot of worship, stereotypical.
Yeah.
Like I know at least
Big
75% of the set already. It's just like, okay, let's just run over it, for
Wrapping it
funsies.
up. Yeah.
I don't know exactly what this is. I think it's a youth worship night of some kind. I don't know, but it's in. That was Nick. Nick just popped his head in. That's all. It's in North Carolina, and she said, because I asked her, I was like, "Are we going to use ears or wedges?" And she was like, "Oh, we're in ears. It's like kind of like a stadium thing, so you want ears." I was like, "Oh, is that what we're doing?" I don't know anything. I'm just flying, and they're backlighting drums,
ears.
which is really nice. And now there's ears, so that's the vibe. But Dana, you're great. I'm looking forward to the. We're out. We're doing a lot of stuff in the summer. There's like 4 weeks I'm out doing stuff with her. It's great. I know, I'm gone. What do you want? I'm a busy man.
This guy. No, I'm just kidding. It's fine.
Actually, 3. It's 3 weeks. But, and then my other little thing that I want to focus on this year is YouTube. I've made a schedule for myself. So far, we're mostly sticking to it. the first musical chairs that came out in
I'm excited for these next ones.
in March. Came out I think only a week late, so that's pretty good.
I'm just gonna put this out there. The ones that we just filmed most recently are the ones that I've had the most fun on. I think
That's good to
personally.
hear.
I think it's because without spoiling it,
Yeah.
who the singer is on that one, I know. I'm very comfortable being silly around. Like
Yeah.
I know where his levels are, and I've kind of not with these other guys when we've been doing them. I feel like I know them pretty well, and like I think we're good at bits, but like I don't know their line, and like I don't know the the little things. I don't know how they'll feel about like little Joe. You know what I mean? And I just feel like I know this other guy. Sorry, I spoiled. It's a guy.
I don't. I mean, it's not a.
Yeah. I mean, but I'm still not gonna spoil.
Yeah.
That's
good to hear.
It made me. It felt like easier to do bits and be funnier.
Well, the whole point of those videos is like to have a good time. Like
Yeah.
if no one's having a good time in the video, then I'm not going to post it because it doesn't make sense to.
Yeah.
That's the whole bit. It's like we're enjoying each other. We're just dicking around for
Yeah.
lack of a better word.
And I do think adding the singer helps.
Yes.
Some structure.
This guy, the guest, we would screw up and he starts laughing like mid recording, and we don't do it,
Which is
multiple
what
times,
I was
which
expecting.
is so
which
good.
Is perfect. Yeah.
That's what I wanted.
Yeah.
It's for him to crack, or whoever's singing the crack.
Hopefully our next person cracks too. If we choose
Oh.
the second song that we haven't chosen or talked about, like that song's got to be a heater. By the way, I'm just putting this out there. Maybe Purple Rain.
Oh, that could be good. That could be really good. Our boss just walked in the room. He's doing his thing.
Hey,
He's
don't forget
fine.
the water's out. Oh yeah.
Eric, do you want to come just wave at the camera? What do you say? I
he
can't
walked.
see him.
He's back in.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, that's
when
funny.
he comes back, we'll.
Yeah. Like, you want to talk about preservation here at the Franklin Theater?
Anyway, so yeah, big YouTube year. I plan on getting to 10 musical chairs at the end of the year. Eric, you want to come say hey? Come on. Just come like in here,
Like right
and
there.
then just like
Yeah.
say something. Everyone say hey to Eric. This is our boss. You want to say something to the fans?
Hello, fans. I'm sorry I interrupted.
You're all good. It's fine. It's
Anytime.
We're about
This
to
is
wrap
your
up
room.
anyway. Yeah.
All right. Give some love to Eric in the comments.
Yes.
He's the man, pays our bills. Anyway, YouTube is going to be big this year. I'm planning on doing, you've heard it here first, 3 full band covers. 1 is already out. Please check out the U2 cover. I mentioned it last episode. We did, what's the song called? What Are the Streets of No Name by U2.
Yes.
It had Jake Morgan, Ryan Haynes, Matt Lale, Nathan Nance doing video, and Don from Smokestack Engineering.
Recorded it,
And this man right here mixed it. And
sounds great.
He did.
I have no idea.
As of recording, we haven't posted it out
I'm
yet.
starting
but,
it today, so I have no idea.
It's, still
But I
to today, I was really happy with
With such good recording,
the day.
it's hard for me to mess
I mean,
it up.
it's if you have to try incredibly hard to get bad sounds out of
Which
Smokestack.
seems like I'm trying with these more weight mixes. I tell you what. I'm just kidding.
It's
I just am struggling a little bit, but it's fine.
it'll be fine. Yeah. So all the kind of full band covers, I'm planning on doing something really big at the end of the year, a really big cover. Just it's going to be not a 1-day shoot, it'll probably be a 2-day shoot, and it'll be really cool.
Oh,
it'll be really
for the
cool.
one I'm thinking of.
Yeah.
That's got to be a bit.
I if it comes together the way I want it to, like I'm probably going to grab Makai to help me arrange it.
And you're probably gonna have to get the day before to set up.
No,
I think you're gonna need to.
no, we'll do 2 days, but the
2
second,
full days.
yeah,
Oh,
the second day is going to be just for vocals, but not just mine.
Yes,
like for,
the whole thing.
that's all I'm going to say.
Yes, the whole 9.
Yeah. So the band will be one day, like usual. Anyway, I really wanted to. The last few years, I feel like I've been ever since I started YouTube. It's been about 5 years. I think my first video was 2020, like right before COVID, like in February ish. And I've tried to be good about posting regularly. Has not happened. I did not post a ton last year, or the year before. There was like 4 months where I was like going ham and doing it, and it was great. And then I just I burned out, and then I got busy and I didn't think about it. So I'm trying to be really steady about it. Like I'm gonna try to post one full video a month, ish. And I'm bringing back shorts and stuff. I've started already to post some. I've got a lot of clips I didn't post from last year because I put up my phone, record it, and move it to my laptop, and then not think about it. So I just need to go through the footage, be like, that's a cool 30 seconds, post it, and be done. You know, and like if I have like 2 or 3 from a gig, you know, that's fine.
Yeah. I like that the first one you posted back was me. Had me in it.
Oh, yeah. Well, I forgot you played that. That was a Sevi show at the basement. I forgot I saw your Layla's shirt from the back. I was like, hey, Brendan's playing. I was about to tag Ryan, and I looked up, I saw your back.
That was me. That was mighty me.
There'll be one more coming from that. Cool. Probably today I'll post it. Anyway, that's kind of my bit for the year. Big drumming year. I want to meet a lot of people. If you want to introduce yourself to me, you know, that's fine. You know, that's cool too. I probably know a lot of the people watching anyway.
Yeah.
So, but if you need some drums, session or otherwise, live, any vocals, any production, any engineering, you just let me know. I'm your man. And YouTube. I think it's gonna be a really fun year. I think, and he knows a lot of the plans of what I'm planning to do.
Yeah,
I think
the one is gonna be fun.
I think,
and the one I kind of put you on to a little bit.
What one?
The second half of the one.
Oh,
the
yes,
big one. I put you on to that a little bit. Yeah,
you guys have no idea. It's gonna be so good, and I'm really looking forward to it. I just hope I have the energy and stamina to get through it all. And
with it being 2 days, I didn't know you were gonna do.
Well,
it.
I mean, like. The year, because it's going to be a lot, and we've already recorded, I think, most of the musical chairs for the year, because it's early to get people in the early year.
A couple more to record, and then we're done.
Almost, yeah. Anyway, Brendan, I know you want to talk about more weight.
Well, when is this? This comes out in May, correct?
No, April.
No, April. Sorry. We record these ahead of time, and I forget all the time.
Today, for these people, is April 24th.
Okay, so for you guys, we just got off the road a couple weeks ago. For me now, we are about to leave in a couple weeks. We just, in my life now, just announced Church Street. For y'all listening, it's been out for a couple weeks. That song, we didn't really have a plan on which one we were going to release first, and then when we recorded that one, we decided that was going to be our first.
Like
release.
in the studio, we were like, "This is
it."
single. Yeah.
But I've been working a lot on this tour that has just happened. This is so interesting. I have built our ears and tracks rig for us. We're not running a whole ton of tracks because we want to play our show, right?
It's more like effects stuff.
Yeah, like
really.
Transitional in between songs to make sure we have click for us. Like random harmonies here and there. I have a snare bomb, like a reverse snare.
It's really good.
And I'm debating putting 808 drops in there too. I haven't told the band yet, but I'm debating.
Are you guys practicing with that stuff, like with the click and all that? All like
the last 2 rehearsals and the next 2 rehearsals before the road have been practicing with the rig, with the click, with the tracks, practicing setting up and tearing down the rig.
Has it been
the whole 9?
Hard to transition from no rig, like no click, no anything, to having that a very strict thing, like for like playing wise, or just like, oh yeah, I have
playing
to do
wise
this.
has honestly been fine. I mean, we set it up, and the only thing that was tough is that some of our songs we play faster live than we did in the recording.
Yeah,
but we're playing them at recording tempo for
consistency,
and we're gonna like record, like get a bunch of coverage of everything, and we want to be able to put the real audio over it for like TikTok and stuff. And so we can only do that if we're playing at the recording's tempo.
I mean, I agree for that purpose, but don't be afraid to, like, if you want to bump it up 10 clicks. Or whatever,
like the one cover we're doing, I think we're doing a little faster than the original. I think there's even a couple parts that we're doing faster. But like just for the most part, we were bringing it. But also, it wasn't crazy. It was just like one of our songs, the choruses we'd always speed up for. And so like now we're having to be like,
was it intentional or was it like
I mean,
just what happened?
It's our shortest and like most like punk song of ours. It's just like a hit you in the face. We're out in 2 minutes 10 seconds. Like it's a quick in and out But the choruses are all like snare on 1, 2, 3, and 4.
Yeah.
Like almost like a Foo Fighters type vibe. We're just like,
Yeah.
And so we'd get to that part, and we'd all do it too. It's just and just speed up in that. So that was the part that we had. I think playing wise was the toughest. But other than that, it's just been getting this tracks rig because first rehearsal was doing it one way, and then in the middle of rehearsal realized that I could be doing it much better, much more efficient, and have more options. And so I since have added my own talkback. Now I have a talkback for the band. I have a patch open for a room mic if we want to put a room mic up for our ears, and we're bringing a mic for it.
You're gonna hear all the weird things people yell at you now in the room.
Yeah. And we have a bit where the audience flips us, like whenever we introduce the band.
Oh,
it's
boy.
like, hey everybody, this is Brendan. Everybody say, you Brendan,
What?
and then the audience says it back, and so it'll be fun to hear that right in my ears.
That's wild. What mic do you use for a room? Just like a 57 or?
No,
Do you have a condenser?
Zach has like a Lewitt small diaphragm condenser.
Oh, that'd be perfect.
That we're gonna put either at the foot of the stage or like behind Zach to almost be like an overhead / room mic for us. Like we're either gonna put it on like a baby mic at our feet at like dead center.
Yeah.
Or up like behind him to be like a overhead / room mic. That's what I've been thinking about. I actually don't know because the other thing is with this is like people are going to be moshing, so they might kick over the mic if it's at our feet.
Yeah.
So I'm debating I need to elevate it a little bit, which makes it tough because then it's like, well, if I put it, because I thought about, I could just put it right at my station. Well, it's going to get, whenever I turn around to breathe or like, it's just going to get me, right?
You need to put it. Do you want to put it like front row?
You know what I'm debating doing? Actually, I was debating asking you if I could borrow that wraparound clip you have, and maybe I attach it to the ceiling.
Like what I use for cameras?
Yes.
I don't think you could put a mic on that.
But if I did an adapter.
Or gaff it.
That too, yeah. I don't know.
Like gaff it to,
we also
no one's business.
A couple of these shows are so small, we're probably not even going to use them. Like use the room mic. The room mic is just if we want to throw it up.
Or pop out an ear.
It sounds like that too. Our last show is sounding like it's actually going to be sold out.
Yeah.
Because we got some
That's
good,
in Brooklyn, right?
In Brooklyn.
Yeah.
We got some good bands in the bill, and Brooklyn just shows up for hardcore stuff. So
That's sick,
I think
man.
that show we might want it. Because we're also, our cover that we do, tour's over, is I Hate Everything About You by 3 Days Grace.
Do you hear it? Okay.
Yeah.
It's happening again if you hear that.
They're fixing the plumbing. I don't know what happened. But
Terrifying noise.
everybody knows the words to that song.
Are you, what are you most excited for going out? Like on the road? Because you guys have gone out before, so
Yeah.
it's not exactly the first time. It's first time with the rig, but like you're hitting new cities. So like, what are you most excited for? Is it the set? Is it the people you're gonna meet? Is it the places you're going? Like, what was it?
I think it's per city. I'm excited for different things. Like
Okay.
when we go and play in Salem, I'm excited to see Salem.
Yeah.
We're gonna go do some photo shoots there because it's Salem and we're more weight. I know.
Oh,
I'm just gonna
that's gonna
talk
be good.
through it. I'm just gonna pretend like it's
Okay.
not happening behind me.
That's so loud for us.
So I'm excited for like the town there. I'm excited for that. We're staying at Max's parents' house, so that'll be fun.
Hey, free lodging,
yeah.
never gone wrong.
But like in Brooklyn, I'm excited for the show because it's the last show, so I'll have all the kinks figured out.
Yeah.
I think I'm just generally excited for the shows the most.
Yeah.
I also personally, and this is gonna sound bad, but like I don't practice a lot. You know what I mean? Like I don't practice a lot, especially because it's like my parts that I wrote.
Yeah.
So I don't like practice them, but I've been practicing a lot more lately to like
That's good.
make sure because I also sometimes have a problem where my right hand will cramp up because it's so much pick. Like
Yeah,
down
make
picking.
at least enough to make sure you're warm. I think that's a big
And
thing.
so,
yeah.
and this last week I've been terrible about it, but I've been trying to like work out for tour to like prepare my body for it. Cause I'm not a skinny guy. So running around on
I don't
stage,
know.
I get so winded. I go,
my first image in my head was you running on a treadmill with your bass, just playing, but like sprinting.
if I had,
with the bass.
you know what's crazy, Massimo? If I had my own treadmill in my own space,
You'd do it.
I would do that. I would play the set.
If there's a way
on
to
the
do that with
treadmill.
drums, I so would too. So
I would
get it.
play that. I actually could do that in the future. But they had those little treadmills that are just the feet part.
Oh,
Like it's
yeah.
not the upper extension. I could just buy it and have it.
Singers
in my
do
living room
that,
just-
and they'll sing and they'll jog.
Yeah, I know.
work out-
Yeah,
I mean-
Chris Daughtry now makes TikToks of him like working out while doing covers. That's so weird.
Look, that guy's ripped, and he
Yeah.
can sing like no one's business, though.
So I don't know. We'll see.
All right. Well, I think that about does it for this episode.
Yep.
Thank you all for watching and listening, wherever you are, morning, day, or night, evening.
Morning, day, evening, night. Yeah.
Watch that. Next episode. Oh, no. This is number 4. Hope you guys enjoyed last episode with our guests.
Yes.
Sloppy.
Aiden Sloppy, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's the man. He's the man.
Spoilers. We haven't done it
recorded it yet. That's
He's
actually
like coming in
next.
like a half hour
Yeah.
as of recording this one. Don't ask us why we're doing this so weirdly, but that's just what we're doing.
Yep.
We got quite a few more good guests coming up in May. I think of one off the top of my head, and you're going to love her. She's the best.
Yes.
Let us know who you want to see and what you want to hear for us to talk about, anything like that. Please follow the Podcast Green Room Podcast or the Podcast Green Room on Instagram, TikTok, Spotify, YouTube, all that stuff. Links will be down below on whatever platform you're watching. Hopefully by this point, I've been posting a lot of short form content for us. We're just going to see. I have it in my calendar. Make short form content from like the previous seasons.
Yeah.
Although, do you think I should just start with this? Like, just do this season.
Start now, and then when you're caught up, you know what I mean?
Go back. Like,
Go back.
Throwback Thursday.
Yeah.
Okay. You can follow me at Massimo D Music, Instagram. I think I made a Facebook again. I'm not quite sure. I think it's there, but there's nothing on it. So it's there. So I guess have fun. I got to figure out how to make a page again. And man, I was all set. It's my own personal problems. I have a TikTok too, YouTube, Massimo Di Stefano. Please definitely check out the YouTube cover. Brendan worked very hard on it. So if not for me, for him.
Yeah, please. Come on. Just kidding.
Brendan, what you got?
At Beat8 on Instagram, Moreway Band on Instagram. We have new music coming out. Every 6 weeks, actually, we're going to be releasing a new single. So 6 weeks from the previous single just came out, there will be a new one. So check it out. The next single that's coming out next, I think, is actually one of my personal favorites of our new songs. It's got a good groove to it, a good vibe. So, that's about all. I don't know much. So
Cool. Well, we will see you next week.
peace.
Ciao.